Let the crowd do what they call. I light it slow and fade to gray. Just me and sky, no debt to pay. They run in circles, chasing lines, hoping someone sees the signs. But I just drift with rhythm's pace. No need to lead, no need to race. I felt the push, I've heard the pitch, but none of that can make me switch. I've seen the gloss, I've seen the crack. I know what's real, won't sell you back. They want the post, they want the likes, but never stop to feel the nights. The stars don't ask to be admired, they just exist and I'm inspired. I'm just out here watching, not trying to be seen. Moving with the shadows, living in between. I don't need a label, I don't play their game. I just keep on floating and forget the name. Some think I'm lost, some call it slow, but peace don't come with need to show. I've learned to hear what silence means. There's wisdom there beneath the scenes. I walk through streets with stories loud, but none of them can shape me now. I nod to those who wear their pain. It's brave to break and try again. A little weed, a lot of space, a softer voice, a kinder pace. Not built for speed, not built for fame, I'm built for depth. They never claim, so I keep moving step by step with lungs of smoke and thoughts I kept not out of reach, just out of noise. I choose the quiet, I make that choice. I'm just out here watching, not trying to be seen. Moving with the shadows, living in between. I don't need a label, I don't play their game. I just keep on floating and forget the name. So if you pass me on the way, don't stop to ask if I'm okay. I'm not adrift, I'm not asleep. I'm just out here where peace runs deep.
I've walked through fire and heavy rain, but never lost the quiet flame. Some things you hold, some things you burn, but every step will help you learn. I'm not the storm, I'm not the sun, I'm just the stillness when it's done. Where nothing speaks but all is heard, where meaning hides without a word. I light it up, I close my eyes and float between the earth and skies. No destination, no demand, just open heart and open hand. They want to know what I believe, but faith is not what you receive. It's how you sit inside the dark and still protect your inner spark. I'm in the space between not here, not gone. I'm where the silence keeps me strong. I'm not a name, I'm not a creed, I'm just the breath my spirit needs. I'm not a name, I'm not a creed. Some chase the light but miss the soul. They want the shine but lose control. I've let things go I used to crave. Some chains we wear are self-made graves. I see the stars, I feel the ground, and in between I move around. I'm not above, I'm not below, I'm just aligned in my own flow. There's music here but not a song, just truth that drifts and pulls me on. It's not a voice, it's not a sound, it's something deep that knows no bound. So I inhale and I descend, and in that smoke the borders bend. Not lost, not tied, not torn apart, just all of me in every part. I'm in the space between not here, not gone. I'm where the silence keeps me strong. I'm not a name, I'm not a creed, I'm just the breath my spirit needs. I'm not a name, I'm not a creed. So if you find me drifting slow, don't ask me where I plan to go. I'm not ahead, I'm not behind, just in the space they never find. I watch the world, but don't jump in. Some tides are wild, I let them win. Not every wave was made for me. Some pass me by and set me free. I see the rush, I see the strain, I feel the weight they can't explain. But I just breathe, I take it slow. Some things you lose to really grow. I'm not the noise, I'm not the scene, I'm in the smoke that stays unseen. No fancy moves, no need to shout, I find my way by sitting now. This joint's my map, the sky's my guide. I walk alone, but not in pride. It's just the path that fits my mind, where nothing's rushed and truth is kind. Let the world spin, I'll stay still. Let them climb, I've had my fill. I don't run, I let it slide. Some pieces found on the quiet side. Let the world spin, I'm not late, I'm just walking at my fate's pace. They chase the light but miss the sun. They race through life but call it fun. I've sat with pain and laughed alone. Some of my best when nights unknown. They think I'm lost, they think I drift, but this is choice, not broken shift. I see the cracks, I walk the line, not chasing gold but something mine. Some days I float, some days I sink, but I don't break the way they think. I bend, I shift, I light, I pause, I feel it all without a cause. And when I'm high, I understand the world's too big to hold in hand. So I just sit, I let it be. Let the world spin without me. Let the world spin, I'll stay still. Let them climb, I've had my fill. I don't run, I let it slide. Some pieces found on the quiet side. Let the world spin, I'm not late, I'm just walking at my fate's pace. So if you call and I don't show, just know I'm where the soft winds blow. Not hiding out, not trying to flee, just letting go, just being me. Don't lie, yeah. Lady lie. I've told myself 100 tales, but smoke don't lie. It lifts the veils, it clears the noise, reveals the tone. What I ignore when I'm not alone. I smile through pain, I've laughed in storms, I've played the role to fit the norm. But when I'm high, I see the cracks, the quiet truths that pull me back. doesn't care. It eats your soul and calls it fair. But I step out, I take it slow, light up a thought and let it grow. No need for talk, no need for name. I'm not a player in that game. I found myself in smoking night, not in the ghost, but in the light. Smoke don't lie, it brings it clear. It shows what's fake, what hides in fear. Smoke don't lie, it calls me home. In haze I'm real, in silence known. They hustle hard for things that fade. I've learned to love the mess I made. Not every step was made in pride. Some taught me more when I had lied. I've burned some bridges, left some scars, but I still sit and speak to stars. Not to ask or beg or cry, just to exist, to watch them high. I light it up and time slows down. I leave the way, I drop the crown. They never saw what I became. They knew my face, not how I changed. So let me drift, let me release. I'm not in war, I'm chasing peace. This joint don't fix, but it reveals the quiet fire beneath the steel. Smoke don't lie, it brings it clear. It shows what's fake, what hides in fear. Smoke don't lie, it calls me home. In haze I'm real, in silence known. So if you see me fade tonight, don't think I'm lost, I found my sight. Not in a book, not in the sky, but in the truth, the smoke won't lie. Sometimes I drift to days I lost, to lessons learned, to what they cost. Not blaming time, not chasing past, just letting go of what won't last. I see the faces, feel the air. Some still around, some never there. But through it all I stayed afloat, even when silence grabbed my throat. A joint in hand, my feet on ground, and all those ghosts don't make a sound. They come and go like waves at sea, but I've made peace with memory. No need to talk, no need to cry. I light it up and let it lie. The smoke don't ask for explanation, it holds the weight without translation. Smoke and memory fading slow. Things I carry, things I know. Not regrets, but little flames. They burn quiet without names. Smoke and memory in my chest. Somewhere storm, somewhere rest. I've had my days of heavy sky, of vacant hearts that don't ask why. I've hurt, I've healed, I've walked alone, but never felt completely gone. There's beauty in the cracks I hold. They show I lived, they show I told. Not every wound needs to be closed. Some keep me soft, some kept me posed. I pass by corners, scents and songs that bring me back where I belong. But I don't stay, I take what's true. A piece of then to color now's hue. So here I sit, just me and haze,
time enough to bless the maze. No finish line, no victory speech, just smoke and memory within reach. Smoke and memory fading slow. Things I carry, things I know. Not regrets, but little flames. They burn quiet, without names. Smoke and memory in my chest. Somewhere storm, somewhere rest. So if I smile while eyes are low, it's just a truth I've come to know. We're all just pages on the breeze, and smoke and memory bring the peace. The sky don't speak, but I hear sound, a rhythm deep that wraps around. No beat, no bar, no melody, just pure existence floating free. I light it slow, I feel the shift. The world dissolves, the edges lift. No more inside, no more out there, just everything and open air. My body fades, my name's not real. I just become what I can feel. The stars don't blink, they simply are. And I'm no less, I'm just as far. This ain't escape, this ain't a dream. It's falling deep into the stream, where thought don't rule, where words don't stay. Where being high means drifting away, drifting beyond what time can hold. No story left, no shape, no mold. Drifting beyond the weight of me, just light and breath eternally. Drifting beyond what time can hold. No story left, no shape, no mold. Drifting beyond the weight of me, just light and breath eternally. I've walked on streets with heavy feet, but now I float without repeat. The past don't pull, the future waits. I'm in the now. The silent shapes, they want to ground, they want to grip. I let the current take my trip. No destination, just the flow. No need to know, just let it go. My lungs exhale what fear once claimed. My mind unfolds without a name. It's not religion, not a plan, it's just the truth. When smoke expands, I close my eyes, I feel the stars. Not out in space, right where we are. No gods, no chains, no rules to keep, just cosmic breath and deeper sleep. Drifting beyond what time can hold. No story left, no shape, no mold. Drifting beyond the weight of me, just light and breath eternally. Drifting beyond what time can hold. No story left, no shape, no mold. Drifting beyond the weight of me, just light and breath eternally. So if you see me gone tonight, don't call me back, don't flash a light. I'm not in pain, I'm not withdrawn, I'm just out here drifting beyond.